What's goody? What's up, everybody? What's good? What's good? We finally back, bro. What's up, Ricky? What's up, Jay? What's goody? What's goody, Flameser? Hey, we here, squad, bro. Hey. Flameser said, what's good, Jay? Chillin', bro. Hope everybody's day was good today, bro. Mine was typical, bro. Fuck these kids, bro. Ooh, as soon as he started talking, my penis went erect, bro. It was just erect, bro. Oh, shit, bro. The long-awaited sequel, bro. I know. I remember Richard telling me back when this first originally came out in Japan, or at least the first game. Apparently, players in Japan were so pissed about the cliffhanger at the end of 1 that they had to wait like, I think it was like what, 2 or 3 years, bro, for the second one, bro. I feel their pain, bro. But at least we get to play the second one right off rip. Woo! Let me go ahead and switch over to the live feed. Hey, and my camera is fucked. You love to see it. I'm gonna need a new camera, bro. That bitch like freeze from time to time. There we go. Yeah, I might need a new camera, bro. Anyway, appreciate y'all coming through. Appreciate y'all. This will not be a 6-hour stream, bro. At least that's what I promised right off rip, bro. That's what I promised, bro. But honestly, I've been known to break my promises, bro. I'm gonna start playing this game, but oh yeah, bro, only 2 hours, bro. 7 hours later. Camera don't know, bro. I might do that, yeah. I need a new camera. This one, I don't know, started freezing on me. It might freeze on me later. It's gonna be 8 hours stream incoming, bro. It's fucking 2 in the morning. Oh, what's goody, Juan? What's goody? What's up, bro? What's good, D-Rail? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hey, bro. Hold on. Let me shout out some people right now, bro. Let me shout out some people. Go follow these people, bro. They are amazing content creators, bro. Debo has hella music, bro. Go follow. Go to his YouTube channel right the fuck now, bro. Fuck my stream, bro. Go listen to his songs, bro. Let me see if this bitch pop up. Damn. Oh, it wasn't on the window. There we go. I appreciate it. Hey, bro. You make great shit, bro. Everybody go follow, subscribe, sponsor D-Rail right now, bro. Do it right now, bro. Oh shit, the title screen. Sponsor him now. 7-hour Debo music appreciation stream. Hey, facts, bros. Facts. I can't wait to play the second game. Oh my god, my day is so hard. Oh. Select adventure, bro. Oh, we finished adventures, bro. We on the second one. Ooh. Let me move the mouse out the way. So this is the sequel? Yeah, I'm gonna be playing the second one. It comes in the collection, bro. The Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolved, bro. Let me see how it starts, bro. Shout out to the 7 people watching. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Go follow Juan. Go follow Jay. Go follow Ricky. Oh, my bad. I gotta shout out Ricky, too. Go follow D-Rail. If y'all watching this on YouTube. Hey, oh shit! Oh, shout out to the Prez, bro. Runaway Shark. What's the host? Those days in London seem like a dream. Oh shit! Drop that host tomorrow. Thank you. But I do miss my time in England's vast capital. Oh, so this after she left. Oh shit! What's good, Romano? You know he flourished into his own lawyer. Oh, Jay! I have no doubt at this moment he's fighting some noble cause in court. So this is after she went back to Japan, bro. Oh, thank you, Juan, for shouting him out. Is it like a legit sequel? Yeah. Mano! Yeah, it is a legit sequel, and no one could have predicted what has happened. Just 2 months after arriving home. Yeah, it is a legit sequel. I find myself faced with another awful crime. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this bitch from the first game! She's back? So I came here today to ask something of you. Tomorrow I will be standing in court. Oh, shit! For the only time in my life. As a lawyer. Yo! Sister, we're gonna be a lawyer? Why is this bitch back? Oh, she fucking dead? So please, I ask for your guidance. Kazuma-sama. Oh, that's his grave. Asogi's fucking grave? And my camera fucked up, bro. Damn. Hold up, y'all. Damn, my camera. The fuck? The Blossoming Attorney. Episode 1, The Adventure of the Blossoming Attorney. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Damn, might as well not even have a camera. ~13th of August, 8:26 a.m. Supreme Court Judicature Defendants Antechamber 3. Oh, the excitement is Yo, Susato is a lawyer? Or is she gonna be a lawyer? What the fuck? Here I am again after 9 months. The Supreme Court of Judicature of Japan. I feel so nervous, but I must steel my nerves and find a way to compose myself. Wait, how are they gonna let her be a lawyer? I'm gonna just explain something right now. This game is set back in the late 1800s, early 1900s. And, I mean, let's just say that not everybody had... Oh! Foregathers is now following. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh, Jay. Objection! Oh my goodness. Jay, you didn't have to do that, bro. Jeez. It is time to delay the stream. This stream is really about to be 8 hours, bro. Objection! Flames are got a gifty sub as well. Thank you so much, Jay. You didn't have to do that, bro. I appreciate it, though. I appreciate it. Thank you. Flames was like, hey, bro, it's weird that George doesn't gift me a sub, bro. Somehow, I told Jay to gift you a sub, Flames. Fire blast, bro. Hey, thank you so much, Jay. I appreciate you, bro. Also, bro, you're not allowed to do that, but only I gift subs to your channel, Jay. That's how it works, bro. That's how it be. But my question is, like, how How is she a lawyer? Like that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I think there's one more. Is that it? Alright, that's it. Like I said, thank you so much, Jay, for the 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Appreciate you to T, Flameser, Fireblast, Otto, and Ricky Ricardo, bro. Thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, so I was saying, bro, like, how are we gonna be a lawyer? Like, this game takes place in the late 1800s, early 1900s, like back when, you know, not everybody had, you know, they didn't have no rights, you know what I'm saying? Like, I reached out to the truth all my life. The way. Yo. Yo, shout outs to Jay for the 5 biddies, bro. Thank you. And my webcam fucked up again, bro. I'm gonna have to, yeah, legit, I'm gonna have to get a new one, bro. If it fucks up again, I guess I'll just have my webcam off. Hello. Oh, what's good, Peach? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thank you. So, like, yeah, how is she? Yeah, it froze. Yeah, I don't know. I need a new camera. Yeah, so I don't understand how she's gonna be a lawyer during this time. They didn't let women be lawyers in this time period. Ah, good, you're here. It doesn't do for a lawyer to be late. Oh, yes. Good morning, sir. That's your father. I hardly recognize you. You cut a fine figure, counsel. But you look as white as a sheet. And those white eyes aren't doing you any favors either. Oh, shit. Oh, become famous, bro? Juan's like, hey, bro, George, you're never gonna be famous. Juan, maybe he was telling the truth, Juan? Maybe, bro. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe he held the keys, bro. Oh dear. The truth is, I'm so incredibly nervous. I feel utterly nauseated. I almost wish. Objection, George is already famous. Nah, bro. Nah. Wanna become famous, LOL? I almost wish that I'd never been born. Damn, bro, that's how nervous you are, bro? I mean, that has gotta be hella nervous being a representative in court, bro. Goodness, not the sort of thing a father hopes to hear from his daughter, I must say. Yujin Mikotoba, professor of medicine at the Imperial Yume University. A man who earlier in his life traveled to Great Britain to study the latest advances in forensic medical science. And of course, my brilliant father. Excuse me. Oh, shit. Would I be... Oh, shit. Want to become famous? How much penis can you got? Imagine, Jay, like, they come through, bro. They're like, hey, bro, how much penis can you gobble? Like, damn. You know some streamer out there gonna be like, hey, bro, I can gobble all the penis. Like, oh! Like, damn. Oh! Like, damn. Like, even the bot is like, hey, bro, I was just playing, bro. I was just playing, bro. You didn't have to go that far. I'm good, just relax, getting some rest. How are you? Oh, that's good. Juan, you getting some rest. Would I be correct in thinking that you're to be my lawyer in court today? Oh, yes, that's right. Miss. You be like, call me turkey, cause all I do is gobble gobble my god. Damn. Juan is immediately on board, bro. Someone say penis, bro. Well, I want to thank you for agreeing to represent me. I swear oh, she's our defendant. She's our client. Okay. I swear on my life. Oh, damn. It's a complete fabrication. This whole thing. Damn, she had those moves. Ray Membami? Ray Rembami. Born the same year as I and my greatest friend. Oh, she's our friend. Okay. Though unusual for a woman in our time, she works at the university research laboratory helping my father. And Juan in a Million said, gobble gobble. And sadly, she is the defendant in today's trial, accused of committing a truly awful murder. Are you feeling alright? Since we started talking, you seem, well, to have become a little flushed. Oh, wait a minute. Is Ray, is she on that side, bro? Like, what? Oh, shit. Are they more than friends, bro? Oh, my. Well, it's just that you look so gallant and dashing. Oh! Shit, bro. She really... Bro, look at her eyes, bro. They're sparkling and shit. Yo. Sorry? And when I fall under your intense gaze, it... Bro, is she... I don't think she's a lolly. Nah, she's not a lolly. When I fall under your intense gaze, it... Well, it makes me feel rather bashful. Damn. Goodness, I don't think she know... Oh, wait, she don't know? She wants the vagina, bro. She hasn't realized who I am. Wahaha. Oh, shoutouts to Julio and D-Rel for liking and retweeting the stream, and the Disrespected Podcast Twitter. Appreciate y'all. And I think I said this. Thank you, Foregathers, for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you. Welcome to the community where I barely stream. And my camera froze. You know what? We just going without the camera today. Because that bitch keep freezing. Can y'all hear my air conditioning? I'm assuming no, because nobody ain't said shit. But I got my AC on, bro. And Wahahaha. I don't think so. Okay. I don't hear it. Hey, shouts to the noise suppressor. It would seem our little plan for this trial is going to work. Oh, are we dressed up as a dude? Oh, what do you mean, Professor Mikotoba? If even your best friend can't see through the disguise, I think we can relax. Disguise? Yes, I've never tried dressing this way before, of course, so I wasn't sure how convincing it would be. Oh, shit! But this does make me feel a little relieved, as you say, Father. Father? Oh, Ray about to discover some feelings. What? Is that you, Susato? I'm so sorry I didn't say something sooner, Ray. It's just that... No! What are you doing? What's going on? What? That varsity uniform, that varsity cap, that varsity cape, that varsity badge. Look at you. You look for all the world just like a student of the Imperial Yume University. A male student. Damn, son, she got catfished. Damn, she got... well, what's up with Taki? Taki says, George, the king of pounding poo-tang, bro. I'm so glad you think so. It means all my preparations have been worthwhile. Oh, bro, I really want to see how Susato looked. She dressed up as a dude, bro? I woke at 4 this morning to make a start. But I don't understand. Why are you dressed like that? Well, you see... It was the only way. The only way she would be permitted into the Supreme Court. to take on your defense in this trial. My defense? Never before in my life have I felt so frustrated at having been born into this body. Oh, shit. Courts in Japan are barred to women. We're not even allowed to set foot inside the courtroom. Damn. Despite the fact... That's racist! Well, I mean, that's not really racist. That's feminist, bro. She looks like a Hispanic Asian. I really want to see her, bro. Like, I want them to show her, bro. Despite the fact that the laws of the land apply to all people, male and female alike. But women are forbidden. For just today, I'll be leaving my true self at the courtroom door, so that I can act as your lawyer. Oh, Susato, you'd go to such lengths for me? Damn, she really wanted. Of course, you're my greatest friend. I just worry that I shan't be the lawyer you deserve. Oh no, I have complete faith in you. Ray. It's so strange though. I mean, you're such an accomplished judicial assistant already. And yet, just because you're a woman, what a wretched reason. I mean, why shouldn't you be allowed in court? You're so gallant and dashing. Damn. Ray? Please don't look at me like that, with those flushed cheeks and doting eyes. Oh, I'm sorry, it's just... You really do look so dashing. Yes, you mentioned that once or twice. You should be pleased. I mean, it means you look convincing as a man. I am pleased, I think. It certainly helped to bolster my confidence today. Ray, you're managing to put on a brave face in all this, but I can see through it. I've noticed how your shoulders are slumped and how you're trembling ever so slightly. Susato, you do believe me, don't you? Damn, she's crying. I didn't do it. I couldn't have. I mean, murder. Of course. You have nothing to worry about. Your conscience is perfectly clean. Isn't that right? Yes. Yes, it is. Perfectly clean. I have absolutely no doubt in my mind about your innocence. Which is why I'll stand by you until the bitter end in this trial. That sounds so good, Peach. Peach said, I'm having salmon with white rice and pinto beans for dinner. Oh, that's dope. That sounds good. Whatever happens, I'll always be by your side. Because that's what it means to be a defense lawyer. That means so much to me, Susato. Shoutouts to Jay for liking and retweeting the stream. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Defendant's counsel. Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once. You should go in at once, Ray. If you're late, the judge won't hesitate to pronounce you guilty. Stand aside. Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever seen her run so fast. Well, Susato, you've certainly surprised your father. Going to such lengths to be admitted into the courtroom, and with no prior experience of being a lawyer. There was simply no other way. That's all there is to it. But father, you haven't told her, have you? I mean, I'm right in assuming that Ray doesn't know how it came to this? Yes, quite. I've kept that information from her. It would only worry her if she found out that there were no other lawyers that would agree to take her case. I was just thinking that right now, like, I mean, was this the only way? Like, what about the other lawyers in this country, in Japan? But nobody else would take your case, bro? That's fucked up. I didn't want to burden her with that. Hey, shoutouts to Prez, bro, for liking and retweeting the stream. Appreciate you, appreciate you. And is it true? The reason why every other lawyer is refusing to take the case? Is it really because of who the victim was? Fucking that one bitch, bro. Giselle Brett? That bitch from Great Britain? We should be making a move now, too. As you know, law isn't my field, but I'll do what I can to support my student. Thank you, Father. I'm Susato Mikotoba, a judicial assistant. 8 months ago, I accompanied a student of law on a study trip to Great Britain. But 2 months ago, due to unforeseen circumstances, I found myself back in Japan. How many times have I wished that he were here, I wonder. Still, I have no choice now but to steel myself for the trial ahead. Wish me luck, Naruhodo-san. I wonder what Naruhodo is doing. I mean, he's still in Britain, so he's still being a lawyer over there. 13th of August, 9 a.m., Supreme Court of Judicature, Courtroom 1. Oh shit, that's how she looked? I saw her for a second there, bro. The court is now in session to hear the trial of Rei Mimbami. This motherfucker. The prosecution is fully ready to proceed, Your Excellency. Yo, her design look nice, bro. I like her, bro. Her design, that is really good. Defense counsel, are you ready? Yes, Your Excellency, we are ready. Bro, she has the same darting eyes like Ryunosuke, bro. Ready! Ah, yes. Counsel. According to your registration details, your name is, Ryotaro Naruhodo. Oh, what the fuck? She chose her name Ryotaro Naruhodo? Is that correct? Sorry? Oh, yes, I had to come up with a suitable male name for you for this little venture. So I'm afraid to say I simply put down the first name that sprung to mind. Well, counsel? Yes, that's right, that's me. Yes, I am Ryotaro, he who has vowed to uphold the pride of the great Naruhodo clan. Ah. It seems Ryotaro may need to consider how better to uphold his manly act first and not overdo it. And those wild, wide eyes aren't doing you any favors either. Just relax and listen. Naruhodo? A fresh face in this courtroom, if I'm not mistaken. But the name Naruhodo, would that perchance be... You may be thinking of Ryunosuke Naruhodo, currently in Britain as part of a study program. This is, his cousin. Damn, that's right, Ryotaro here has been studying in the provinces, but was called to the capital for this trial. I assure you, in matters of law, his knowledge rivals that of any Tokyo's preeminent lawyers. Any of them. What a pitiful situation. Having been rejected by every lawyer in the capital, the accused has had to call in a country boy. How dare you! Susato is every bit as gallant and dashing as any of your Tokyo attorneys. I won't have you making fun of— Damn, Rei is a simp, bro? Her? Oh, damn it, Rei, you blew my cover. Please be careful, Rei. What an unrefined tomboy we have here. But I wonder, is your gallant and dashing lawyer up to the challenge of defending you? His wide, skittish eyes very much suggest that he is not. The judge just like, objection, cap game. Gans. Oh, I'm so nervous. Bro, she is doing exactly the same thing as Ryunosuke. Now that I'm standing in his shoes, I'm starting to understand what Naruhodo-san goes through. Like it or not, eyes are wont to flit. The case to be heard on this day is a matter of great significance to our national interests. In fact, it would be reasonable to assume that the outcome of this trial may well affect the very future of our empire. Just like the trial 9 months ago. And yet, for proceedings of such importance, we have this unknown yokel by the dock. Dear me. Perhaps this would be an appropriate moment for me to assess the defense, aka tutorial, bro, to determine whether you are sufficiently competent to practice in this courtroom. 9 months ago, when a certain other Naruhodo stood where you're standing now, this same judge tested him as well. Even though he was just a student at the time, and not even of law, he passed the test with flying colors. Oh, hydrate? I don't have my camera, but I am drinking water right now. Thank you, Peach. You're gonna have to take my word for it. For a trained and experienced judicial assistant like you, this will be easy. So, counsel, do you consent to answering some simple questions? Alright, it's time to prove... It's all good, fam? Alright, it's time to prove myself. She does the face slap, too. Yes, your excellency, but please do make them simple. Very well. To start with, you will state the name of the victim. Oh, she even does the thinking face, too? Damn. Whew, that is simple. I couldn't forget that if I tried. Ah. Let me guess, you forgot? What's the matter? Now that I'm standing in his shoes, I'm starting to understand something else Naruhodo-san goes through. Like it or not, minds are wont to blank. It's not surprising, really. It's your first time in this position, and in that guise, even a bright spark like you is bound to flicker and falter a little under the circumstances. Oh dear, this is a dismal failure. Don't fret. You need only use the knowledge you've gained as a judicial assistant to overcome the problem. Of course, the court record. Yes, the answer will be amongst all the key information about the case in the court record. That's right. Just use RB to open the court record. How do you know what RB is? Mikotoba? Then you need to flip to the people section with RB. And don't take too long over it. His Excellency is watching you closely. Alright, check the court record with RB. That's where the information I need will be. This fucking bitch. Giselle Brett, the victim of the case, who was a former British exchange student. 9 months ago, she was found guilty of the murder of visiting Professor Dr. John Wilson, bro, aka John Watson, bro. Taketsuchi Aoichi, bro, the lead prosecutor of this case, who appears to be struggling to accept the changes afoot as a result of these turbulent new times of Japan, the Meiji era. What is the name of the victim in this case? Giselle Brett. Oh my god. She raises her fucking hand too, bro. Oh my goodness. The name of the victim who lost her life in this case is Miss Giselle Brett. Giselle Brett. A name that will never be forgotten in the courtrooms of our country, I'm sure. Correct. And being a member of our empire's judiciary, you will be well aware of the significance of that name. So, let me pose another simple question. As you know, Miss Brett was a visiting student from the Empire of Great Britain. Why then is her name indelibly associated with our own empire's judicial history? Obviously, you won't have forgotten that case from 9 months ago. But if it's proving hard to recall the finer points, everything you need is included in the court record. Obviously, I still remember. That was the start of everything. Giselle Brett, behind the woman's student persona, bro? Persona! Was the face of a killer. That bitch killed somebody. Oh shit, the desk slam, bro? Already? 9 months ago, a visiting professor of medicine at the Imperial Yume University was killed. And the culprit was Giselle Brett. Yes, she was a killer. At the time, our country had just signed a new treaty with the Empire of Great Britain, and it was in the midst of this delicate diplomatic situation that the incident occurred. An Englishman, Dr. John H. Wilson, was shot dead. I believe he was an associate of yours, Professor... Oh, I believe he was an associate of yours, Professor Mikotoba. Yes, I was indebted to the man. He'd been my mentor when I went to Japan to study forensic medicine. The desk slap is signature, bro? That's facts, one. Indeed, it was I who invited him here to Japan as a visiting professor at the university. Naturally, the murder of an Englishman on our soil was a matter the government wished to resolve rapidly. Indeed, it was, which is why a secret trial was conducted here at the Supreme Court. A student of the Imperial Yume University was arrested on suspicion of murder. A second-year English language student by the name of Ryonosuke Naruhodo. With the help of his best friend, a student lawyer, the accused conducted his own defense. This fucking bitch, bro. And exposed the despicable crime committed by Miss Giselle Brett. I'm so glad they're recapping this, bro, so I don't have to do it. Miss Brett eventually admitted to her crime. However, when questioned about the motive that drove her to take Dr. Wilson's life, she gave no satisfactory answer before the trial reached its conclusion. Immediately after the trial, the British government brought its own consular jurisdiction into play. We were unable to sentence Miss Brett according to our empire's laws. It was decided that she would be removed to Shanghai, China instead. Why Shanghai? There's a British consular court there. Correct. I oversaw the negotiations personally. The date of her transfer to Shanghai was finally settled upon only last week. All that remained of our empire's obligations was to see the woman safely on board a steamship. And yet, the very day before her departure, the Englishwoman was killed. Oh, so she was gonna go to Shanghai. Okay. Only the day before? That will do. I am satisfied that the counsel for the defense is sufficiently capable of representing the defendant. Oh. Thank you, Your Excellency. Over the first hurdle. Now, a summary of the incident, if you please. Prosecutor Aochi. As is your wish, Your Excellency. The repugnant crime took place on the 11th August in broad daylight. Damn, they're looking nice. On the outskirts of the imperial capital under a bright blue sky at a secluded bathing spot by the sea. The incident occurred inside a small beach hut erected for bathers to rest or change their clothes. Damn, bro, even dying, bro, this bitch still smirking, bro, like, ha 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 ha, I got away with it. The cause of death was a single stab wound to the posterior abdomen that pierced the victim's lung. An injury which proved fatal. There were two persons alone together in the beach hut at the time of the victim's death. Miss Brett, in her bathing attire, and the accused, Ray Membami. Accordingly, there can be no doubt of the accused's guilt, especially when we consider she had a powerful motive. The police arrived rapidly at the scene and promptly arrested the young lady. Well, that extraordinary description of events leaves me somewhat lost for words, I must say. That's certainly true. The prosecution's summary was full of words that raise an awful lot of questions. As a lawyer, I really ought to pick up the prosecution counsel on what he said about... the bathing spot, being alone together, a powerful motive. I would say motive, because what would be the motive to kill Giselle Brett? I mean, she was a terrible person, but Ray didn't know her. So, I mean, what motive would she have to kill her? Because he said that they were alone together, and it was at a bathing spot. So, that seems like facts, but... I'm gonna say motive. You're clearly exaggerating. Powerful motive is a blatant overstatement. Is the yokel boy using long words he doesn't fully understand? I beg your pardon? No matter. Let us put this accused. Let us put this to the accused, shall we? Membami-san, you are a research assistant at the Imperial Yume University, I believe? Yes, I am. I'm working with Professor Mikotoba in his laboratory at the moment. I can confirm that. The defendant is an excellent assistant with a strong sense of responsibility. Fascinating to hear. Now another question. Prior to your work with Professor Mikotoba, whose research were you assisting then? Oh, well, I was studying under John H. Aw, shit. God damn it. That's the motive, bro? So she was studying under John H. Wilson, who got killed by Giselle 9 months ago. So the prosecution wants to make that as the motive for as to why she killed her right now. Dr. Wilson? The visiting English professor who was murdered by Miss Brett 9 months ago? Again, I don't know why I recap, bro. The game's gonna do it for me. The accused had deep-seated respect for her former mentor, Dr. Wilson. Is that not true? Yes, Dr. Wilson was a wonderful man. Interesting. Then tell the court what deep-seated feelings you had towards the Englishwoman who killed him. Well, obviously I was filled with hatred for what she'd done. A powerful... No! No! Stop talking, Ray! No! Oh my god. No, don't say that shit. Oh no, Ray, be careful of what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. Ray, what are you doing? You're just making our job harder. God damn. Ah! The motive was revenge. Plain and simple, Your Excellency. Well, it was clearly a trap. You could have told me that, bro. How wicked of him to use Ray's undying respect for her former mentor against her like that. I must find out more details and something we can use to bolster our defense. As a lawyer, I really ought to pick up the prosecution counsel on what he said about, I guess being alone together? Membani-san? Yes, what is a suicide? Bro. Oh my god, bro. I mean, Naruhodo-san. I'm really starting to wish we'd made my alias Ryotaro Susato. Please tell the court why exactly you were present at the bathing spot with the victim in the first place. And why you were alone with her. Oh, well, no, that's not true. It wasn't like that at all. There were other people present. A detective who was guarding Miss Brett for starters. Don't tell me it's Hosonaga, bro. I was just asked to accompany Miss Brett as a companion, that's all. But let us be clear. At the moment of her death, you were alone together with the victim in the hut. You and no one else. The truth is, there was only one reason why this young woman accompanied Miss Brett on her bathing sojourn. It was the accused's last chance to take the victim's life. No! Because, as we know, the following day would see Miss Brett extradited to the British authorities in Shanghai. And the accused would never have an opportunity to dispatch her again. Wow. Kindly refrain from conjecture, counsel. The prosecution counsel seems to enjoy using provocative tricks like that. But for now, at least, we need to assemble more facts. Try not to let him goad you. Oh dear, this is really terrifying. The father's right. We need more information. As a lawyer... Okay, so the bathing spot then. If I may, Prosecutor Aochi. What do you want, you fresh-faced young Yoko student? I wonder, could you explain, please? You mentioned a bathing spot. Ha! My apologies. Clearly my modernity has confused the poor country bumpkin's simple mind. Bathing spots are the very latest trend in health practices from the West. We are told that bathing in the water of the ocean is curative, therapeutic, and excellent for the skins. No, that's not what I meant. I was referring to the fact that Miss Brett had, to all intents and purposes, been found guilty of murder. Why would a known criminal have been relaxing by the sea? For old time's sake, I believe. Sorry? Miss Brett was to depart for Shanghai the following day. Her final wish, as it were, was to enjoy a day at our country's wonderful coast. And the British Embassy put extreme pressure on our government to Oh my god. Wow. But on what grounds would we agree to such a request? Because, as usual, our government is unable to stand up to foreign powers. In matters of diplomacy, it seems we don't even have the courage to decline the whims of a known criminal. That's fucked up. Don't look at me, Professor. It was the government who granted permission, not I. In any case, it was decided that with a dedicated detective on duty, nothing could go wrong. Well, something did go wrong. But in fact, a murder took place. I said don't look at me. It was the young student girl who did it, not I. No one has proved that yet. I wouldn't provoke the man if you don't need to. I believe we all have a clear picture of the incident now. Despite her guilt being determined 9 months ago, Miss Brett managed to avoid incarceration instead continuing her research work at the university. Hey, shoutouts to Shinobu, bro, for liking in between the stream. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Obviously, over that period, she and Ray would have encountered each other on a number of occasions. Seeing the murderer of the mentor for whom she had such great respect enjoying such undeserved liberty. Yes, even if it was only temporary until Miss Brett's extradition to Shanghai. You can hardly blame Ray for her feelings of anger and resentment. I mean, yeah, that's true. That is very true. Poor Ray. So, Your Excellency, if you'd be so kind as to peruse this exhibit, a photographic print that shows the scene of the crime immediately following the grim incident. Damn, even the swan is there? Yes, thank you, Counsel. A tragic image. So, okay, so she's on the ground. There's a bottle on the ground, too. I see feathers. I really don't see anything else out of the ordinary. Hey, shoutouts to TG for liking and retweeting the stream. Shoutouts to God, bro. Thank you for blessing me, bro. Thank you, Counsel. A tragic image. As you can clearly see, there is nowhere within the hut that anyone else could have hidden. The court will accept this photographic print as evidence. The photograph of the crime scene has been entered into the court record. As I understand it, then the victim and the defendant were alone inside the beach hut at the time. This is deeply troubling, I must say. The finger of guilt points firmly at the defendant. Well, Your Excellency, naturally the prosecution has much more to its case. We intend to prove the accused's appalling actions beyond all possible contention. To that end, I can confirm that we have multiple witnesses to the crime and damning evidence. Witnesses? But who? One of whom, I might add, is a highly respected police detective. I assure you, the testimony of these witnesses will leave no room for doubt. Very well then, Counsel. Bring forth your witnesses. I, Takatsuchi Aichi, have been waiting for this moment. Sorry? Oh yes, I haven't forgotten. That trial 9 months ago here in this very courthouse, when that irreverent little student boy utterly humiliated me. Ah ha ha ha. Stupid bitch. Ryonosuke Naruhodo. Yeah? This insult to the Aochi family name will never be forgotten. You've become conceited with age, Counsel, but the old have to stand aside and make way for the new. It's the way of the world. May you never forget that. Oh, shit! Damn. Strike the head of a samurai whose top knot has been cut, and the bell of cultural enlightenment tolls. Yes, on that fateful day, my former self died. The start of your own mini Meiji revolution. Are you modernizing as well, Counsel? Silence! Since I swore revenge back then, there has been a minor miracle atop my head. Observe the Aochi grow. You mean that? Wow. You see? You see this scene of hope? What's good? T motherfucking G Aochi, this bitch is back. What's up, bro? So, to catch you up, TG, bro. One of Susato's friends in Japan has been accused of murder. The victim is Giselle Brett, the murderer from the first game for the first case. And now Susato, pretending to be a man, bro, is a lawyer in the Supreme Court of Japan. And I gotta say, bro, her design is nice, bro. Oh, what's up, Jerry? How you doing, bro? You see the seed of hope sprouting forth from the barren expanse of my crown. I think that tiny growth is trying to tell me something. Interesting. I'm afraid I can't really see. Where is the hope except... Damn! Where is the hope exactly, bro? I said silence. Today I face another yokel student of the Naruhodo clan. Well, I will vanquish you, and my victory will be the fertilizer for the seed of hope atop my head. You have been warned. With that, the prosecution calls the witnesses to the stand. It looks like the stakes are high on both sides in this trial. The prosecution and defense each has much to lose, bro. A haircut is hardly comparable to Rei's life. Fucking Soseki? Oh, that's right! He went back to Japan in the first game. I was like, bro, what the fuck is Soseki doing here? Witnesses, please state your names and occupations for the court. Chief Inspector Satoru Hosonaga. Imperial Police Bureau, I'm in disguise, obviously, so I can go undetected. And I am, well, the next big thing in books. An author renowned throughout the capital, in fact. Yes. Soon to be sold out, the satirical I Am a Cat, a sensational success by Soseki Natsumi. Who the fuck is this guy? Is he a reporter, bro? He's got like ink on his hand. He's writing shit furiously in his book. Oh my goodness. Struggling student from the provinces, please. You needn't be in awe of me. Damn, bro, you got a fucking attitude. I needn't? It's only natural you'd feel nervous in my presence. But all of you, please, relax. Call me Soseki even. Yes. What on earth is Soseki-san doing here? Tread carefully, Susato. The author fellow knows you from your time in London, doesn't he? If he exposes you for who you really are, this will be over before it's begun. Yes. Yes, of course, I know. I presume Soseki-san won't have forgotten about me. I would certainly never forget him. Although he does seem to have changed somewhat in the 6 months or so since it's been since I last saw him. And as for Inspector Hosonaga, that amazing outfit is hard to believe. Do I have something on my face? Well, your glasses for one, although they don't seem to be helping you see. Thank goodness he hasn't recognized me either. They're all stupid. I suppose it's this disguise, is it? I thought that appearing here in the clothes I was wearing at the time would make for a more faithful testimony. So is Susato dressed as a man because of the times? Yeah. So basically, in Japan, during this era, women weren't allowed to be lawyers. So her friend, you know, since it's her friend, no other lawyer wanted to represent her. So Susato had to do it herself. But she couldn't be herself. She had to be somebody. She had to dress up as a man. Still here just watching? Oh, thank you, Peach. Shout out to the 10 viewers. Appreciate y'all. It is my guiding principle to carry out all testimonies flawlessly. Well, I can appreciate why an Imperial Police Bureau detective might have been present. But what business did a writer such as yourself have being at the scene, Soseki-san? Stereotypes for women, then. Pretty much, like, it was pretty much just women not having the same rights as men. Which, I mean, obviously, you know, that's fucked up. And I just want to put a disclaimer out there, bro. Alamia Productions does not condone sexism or racism. We're not about that shit here. Alamia Productions and all of its subsidiaries, bro. Ah, well, you see, I had been asked. Oh shit, I forgot his voice. These returning characters must be love being in front of the judge. Fuck that shit. Facts, TG. Facts, bro. They're like, hey, bro, I can only be myself in front of a judge, bro. I had been asked that day to give a lecture on the morning of the incident in the Imperial Yume University's Grand Lecture Hall, no less. At Yume University? After that lecture, I had a very pleasant conversation with a researcher from the medical science department. I'd stay away from a courtroom for life, bro. Facts, bro. The professor over there, in fact. With my Susato, you almost gave yourself away. Not as much as Rei, though, bro. She almost gave us away like 3 times already. With with Professor Mikotoba. Yes, that's right. It was arranged by one of our newspapers. They wanted some story or other about 2 former students who'd studied in Great Britain. Of course, being a renowned author, the press never leave me alone. They secretly spy, snap shots, scribble stories, and scupper my privacy. As you can see, the conversation was written up in this newspaper here. Read it at your leisure, my provincial, struggling student friend. I have plenty of copies. Thank you very much. He practically threw that paper at me. The Soseki Natsumi article has been entered into the court record. Let's check out that. Oh, this is the post-mortem. So the victim is Giselle Brett. Time of death around 2 p.m. Single deep stab wound from behind, piercing a lung and resulting in fatal hemorrhage. Death would have occurred within minutes. Does Mikotoba know Susato is dressed up? Yeah, he does. And so does our client. But everybody else, no. Extreme meiosis, pupil constriction, was observed in the victim in both eyes. Pupil constriction? Interesting. How would your pupils constrict? That wouldn't be because of a stab wound. That would be something else, I think. Anyway, following my interview with the professor, that would be something else? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. A stab wound doesn't make your pupils constrict. The lady in question appeared and made a very unexpected announcement. I should like to go with everyone to see your country's coast. Those were her words. As I explained before, Miss Brett was never taken into custody. She continued to work in my laboratory under strict surveillance, of course. What? What? She was able to continue working in the laboratory? I mean, okay, strict surveillance, but bro, how was she? Although I wouldn't take it out of the possibility. I mean, oh, that's true. I'm not saying she didn't die from the stab wound. I guess we just need to hear more. At which utterance, the university immediately contacted the government to seek guidance. And the response was, permit Miss Brett to go as long as a detective accompanies her. That detective I am at liberty to divulge was me, Chief Inspector Satoru Hosonaga. Thereby, the entire party departed cordially for the seaside, it seems. It was extremely challenging to clear all other members of the public from the vicinity of the beach. Damn! Wow. Imagine going to the beach, bro, and then the police telling you, hey, you gotta clear out, bro. But unfortunately, I am at peak physical fitness at the moment, so... Yet you're still bleeding, bro, internally? I was able to carry out my duty flawlessly. I mean, she still died though, bro. Oh my, Inspector, you... Well, you do have something on your face now. Ah, how unsightly. I do apologize. Does that mean that you went to the beach too, Father? No. Fortunately, I had work to finish off. But unfortunately, of course, it meant that as my assistant, Ray was invited to take my place. Of course, being a renowned author, I didn't like to decline the invitation. But if only I had! I'd have never seen that awful sight! Relentlessly racked by remorse and regret! Oh, this fucking game, bro. Very well, I must ask you now to present your formal testimony to the court. You will give an account of all that you witnessed on your impromptu excursion to the coast. Of course, Your Excellency. Relentlessly racked by remorse and regret I am. Witness testimony. On the day of the incident, I was ordered on a special surveillance assignment in this disguise. I'd just managed to catch that crab when I suddenly heard a caterwaul from behind me. I ran into the beach hut at once, where I found the pair in question. Yes! That young girl was astride the Englishwoman, dagger in hand, as she stabbed wildly. Wildly? I saw blood on the blade. It proved to me that she'd stabbed the victim multiple times. Indeed, it does appear from this testimony that both witnesses here present saw it. The very moment of this heinous crime. What? Now, if you will recall, I promised evidence as well. What phrase did I use again? Aye, that was it. Damning evidence. What have you there, Counsel? A so-called fountain pen, is it? Correct, Your Excellency. I found it at the scene whilst examining the body. It appears that in her dying moments, with her final ounce of strength, the victim clutched a piece of evidence that would positively identify her killer. What? Your Excellency, if you would cast your eyes over the photographic print of the crime scene once more. Goodness me. She has the pen in her hand. Oh, okay. Yes, the victim is clearly grasping something quite deliberately there in her hand. That's right, the fountain pen. And if you would kindly examine the pen, Your Excellency. The owner's initials have been engraved into the ebonite barrel. R.M. Ray Membami. The initials of the defendant. No! Damn shit. Even that's the same as Naruto. This fountain pen will be admitted immediately as critical evidence. The fountain pen has been entered in the court record. So, have I omitted anything? Decisive testimony and damning evidence. There's a bright blue sky outside the courthouse today. Perfect weather to ascribe guilt, I feel. I don't understand. The prosecutor Ouchie of 9 months ago had none of this man's poise. He was a bitch. Counsel for the defense, you may begin your cross-examination now. Naruhodo-san. Naruhodo. That means... Oh! Yes, me! Is there another Naruhodo in my courtroom? Actually, there isn't even a single Naruhodo in your courtroom. Cousin Ryotaro, pull yourself together, please. Alright, I've seen this countless times as a judicial assistant. Find inconsistencies in the witnesses' testimonies to prove that they're lying somehow. That's all there is to it. That's how a real lawyer should handle a cross-examination. So let's see what I can do. Let's fucking go, bro. Cross-examination. The witness scene. Honestly, bro, I think I saw the contradiction earlier. Cause, let me see the post-mortem. Yeah, so they said she got stabbed multiple times, but the cause of death was a single deep stab wound from behind. So they said that she got stabbed multiple times. Where was it? She stabbed wildly. It proved to me that she stabbed the victim Nah. Oh shit, I didn't mean to press. Mata! I like her voice. She was stabbed multiple times. How can you be sure of that? Very simply. From the blood on the blade. The blood? When I entered the hut, I saw the defendant holding the blade raised up in the air. Yes. That's right. I saw it too. Oh. And I noted that there was blood on the blade already at that point. In other words, the victim had already been stabbed at least once by the time I arrived on the scene. Yes, that's right. I saw it too. And the victim was already holding the defendant's fountain pen in her hand too. All of which means I can be sure the victim did not die instantly. Yes, right. I saw it too. Maybe a year in London was too much for him. It sounds like he's forgotten how to speak Japanese. The logic of your argument is sound, at least. Well, as I said, it is my guiding principle to carry out all testimonies flawlessly. Perhaps it should have been your guiding principle to protect the victim flawlessly. Damn! That's just my personal opinion, of course. Oh, shit, bro. You know, I'm just saying, you know, if you just protected the victim, you know. Not me. You're asking me to do a little too much. Counsel, you will refrain from mocking the witness. Damn. Oh no, I just have so many thoughts whirling around in my head. It's all I can do to stand here, wide-eyed and mute. Goodness, my dear, you really must try to calm down. But how am I supposed to find an inconsistency in what these two gentlemen are saying? I don't see why either of them would have any reason to lie. What you must remember, I think, is that witnesses may inadvertently lie at times. But for various reasons, a misunderstanding, a mistaken observation, a delusion, even. A delusion. What's important is that we determine the truth, and there's only one sure way to do that. Yes, with evidence, of course. Spoken like a true judicial assistant. During witness testimonies, you can use RB to pick a piece of evidence to present for consideration. So you need to listen carefully to each statement and compare what's said to the details in the court record. If you find some conflicting information, that may be the inconsistency you're looking for. Yes, it's all about inconsistencies. Once you've identified a witness's statement that appears to conflict with a piece of evidence, present the evidence to the witness with why, and the way ahead will present itself to you, I'm sure. Yes! Alright then. I'll consider the details of all the evidence in the court record against each statement to find an inconsistency. I hope I'm up to the task. I think it's this. Aw, shit. With that accusatory cry that just welled up from deep inside me, I think I finally understand. Every time Kazuma-sama and Naruhodo-san have stood up here at this bench, the stakes have been... Ooh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute! Wait a minute, bro? Ooh, I like this song. What's this? Is this her? Is this Susato's objection theme? Or it might be like a fight, bro. Facts, bro. What the fuck? I need that Jay's soundbite. What the fuck? Oh, shout outs to Fire Blast for liking it between the stream. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. The stakes have been very, very high indeed. What's the meaning of that menacing pose, Counsel? I'd like the witness to clarify something for me. Who, what, where, when, how? Also, fuck you, Fire Blast. Not you, Soseki-san. This query is directed at Inspector Hosonaga. This might be her prelude to objection. Bro. At me. In your statement just now, you said that the victim was stabbed multiple times. Yes, that's right. As I said when I entered the hut, the defendant was already standing over the victim, bloody knife in hand, like a murderous demon. Fuck you too, what's up, bitch? What's up, Fireflies? What's good, FB? You got work tonight, bro? And yet, that cannot be. What? Get to the point, please, Counsel. Hey, Judge, hold on. Oh, she got her book, too! In the post-mortem report, it clearly states that the victim was stabbed one time only. That's right. In other words, Inspector Hosanaga's testimony... Oh, wait a minute! Oh! Oh, is this her objection theme? We gotta listen to this for a minute, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh! Oh! Oh my... Oh my goodness. Bro, I have to turn on my webcam for this, bro. This objection theme, bro. Oh my god, it's so good, bro. How? How? This game's already a 10 out of 10. This game's a 10 out of 10. I don't care what anybody says, bro. Fireblast says, no, I'm not working tonight. Just got out of seeing a movie called Pig. Oh, okay. That's, bro. I might like this better than Ryunosuke's, bro. What the fuck? Is clearly flawed. Yeah, that's right, bitch. And Soseki-san, you stupid bitch. This is the thanks I get for helping your ass in Great Britain? Me? You claim to have seen Membami-san in the throes of stabbing the victim. Yes, I did. Wildly. Nah, bitch. But both of you and the inspector confirmed the same point. That there was already blood on the knife that you saw the defendant holding. Yes, and? It's quite simple. We know the murder weapon was used to stab the victim only once. Therefore, there is no way there could have been blood on the knife if that single stabbing hadn't already occurred. Duh. True! Then what exactly is your contention, counsel? Are you ever going to tell us? Hey, bro, let this theme play, Judge? Let it play? Yes, Your Excellency. There's only one logical conclusion. Shout out to the non-viewers. What Soseki-san, in fact, saw was not the moment that the defendant stabbed the victim at all, but the moment that the defendant, in fact, withdrew the blade from the victim's body. That can't be! Excellent work, Susato. Hey, bro, Dad. Hey, bro, what the fuck? Trying to expose your daughter? You better use code words. You exploded at them with that objection and then proceeded to pull them apart systematically. Osh, fuck you up. Well, this takes me back. Ace Attorney music fire. Facts, Fire Blast, bro. This music fire. This is already a 10 out of 10. I don't care, bro. I don't even need to play the rest of the game. It's a 10 out of 10. Bro, I've been streaming for an hour and a half already? Bro. I don't want this to end, bro. I'm already lying, bro. I was like, at the start of the stream, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stream for 2 hours. That's it. No more. Yes, I seem to remember your cousin staged a scene much like this in that trial 9 months ago. A half-witted child with a half-baked objection, attempting to steal the show. You're right, there were certain similarities. Except that so-called half-witted child managed to outwit the prosecution, who has only a half head of hair. Slander! My head is quite adequately dressed. This man, hey bro, this is William, bro. I'm sorry, William, bro, this is you, bro. This is... William says that he's not balding, bro. That's cap, bro. In any case, all this talk of stabbing and withdrawing in multiple wounds, it makes not a jot of difference. What? Why not? Engage your brain, young man. When the accused first plunged the deadly weapon into the victim, that was the fatal blow. And it was that moment, just as she had withdrawn the blade ready for her next strike, that the witnesses saw. The knife was already tainted with blood because the accused had already stabbed the victim. Ah! All you have successfully shown with your little display is that the mustached author is prone to moments of extravagance. Ah, damn, bro! He turned it around on us immediately, bro. And Hosonaga, why are you wearing that skin-tight outfit, bro? I am in agreement with the prosecution. If the defendant was seen wielding the blade at all, that is sufficient grounds for her actions to be viewed with suspicion. But if she was withdrawing the blade, then we are back to where we started. Sorry? Consider this, young yokel boy. If the student girl is innocent as you claim, then why would she have pulled the blade from the victim, and with a demon's cold-blooded composure? The prosecution demands an explanation, and it had better be good. Why did Ray pull out the knife? Ah, yes, going for the jugular. What does Father mean by that? Let the court hear your answer then, counsel. The truth is, I don't really know, but I have to come up with a plausible reason here, or we don't have a case. The reason why the defendant pulled the knife blade out of the victim's body was surely so she could stab her again, hide the knife, save her life. I mean, I don't know about... I mean, I don't think she was gonna stab her again. I don't know about hiding the knife. Like, I know, like, save her life, but I don't know if she would try to save her life. Because this was the woman who killed her mentor. And I don't know, bro. I just don't know about that one. I think that's the plausible explanation, though. According to the post-mortem report, the victim's death was not instant. That's correct. It's thought that she would have remained conscious for a short while after sustaining the injury. Indeed, giving her the time to take hold of this piece of evidence that clearly indicates her killer. The point is that being a medical research assistant, Mbami-san was compelled to act when faced with the wounded victim. Instinctively, she pulled the blade out in an attempt to save Miss Brett's life. Aw, shit, that's never good, bro. You make a strong point, bro, and everybody is silent, bro. That's not good, bro. Did you hear that, Your Excellency? It would seem that this is the best we can expect of this young yokel. Indeed. Is it just me, or does it suddenly feel much colder in here? Your Excellency, if I may. Speak, witness. I would like another opportunity to testify. In respect to the slipshod assertion just put forward by the yokel defense counsel. Hey, fuck you, Hosonaga. Slipshod? An excellent idea, Inspector. Our young yokel hopeful has a modicum of knowledge when it comes to the law, it seems. But in matters of medicine, he appears to possess not one iota of common sense. Very well, Inspector. I will permit your request. You will testify again before the court on the subject of the defense counsel's assertion. Yes, sir, I will do so flawlessly. Pulling a blade from a wound without thinking could cause heavy bleeding. That's basic knowledge to any medical research assistant with an ounce of sense ought to know. In other words, there's no good reason why the defendant would have tried to pull the knife from the victim. Let's not forget that the young student did have a motive for killing the victim. The man the victim murdered 9 months ago, Dr. Wilson, was the defendant's highly respected mentor. Is what you say true, Inspector? Could pulling a knife from a wound really cause the wound to bleed heavily? Yes. Think of the weapon itself as a stopper in the wound that prevents excessive blood loss. Until a doctor is ready to provide proper treatment, that stopper shouldn't be removed. TG said, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I see. Ha! This is why Yoko should stay on the farm. Hey, bro, fuck you, Ouchie, bro. Fuck you up after this case. Even a quack from some obscure mountain village would have such basic knowledge. Anyone who's ever given someone a little poke with a knife and pulled it out again knows it. Oh, well, I've never stabbed anyone, you see, or pulled a blade out of a wound, so... Of course you haven't. I didn't bring you up to behave like a bandit. Father, is it true, what they're telling me? Yes, it's basic remedial knowledge for medics. Ray would have been well aware of it. If she were to claim ignorance of such fundamentals, that would prove fatal in many ways. But then, why would Ray have done it? Could she have pulled that knife out in full knowledge that it would be fatal for Miss Brett? I don't know. Ray never once mentioned anything about the knife to me. It seems almost impossible to believe, but could my friend actually have... Susato. Yes. Pull yourself together. We mustn't lose sight of why we're here. Ah. Counsel, it's time for your cross-examination. Yes, Your Excellency. However, I must warn you that if your cross-examination fails to identify any issue with the established facts, I will be moving to my adjudication immediately afterwards. I understand. Believing in your clients and fighting for their cause until the bitter end. I knew it would be hard, but I had no idea it would be this hard. So, I didn't see any easily identifiable contradictions. So I might have to press them. But the defendant had suddenly encountered somebody she knew lying on the ground bleeding to death. The sight could have shocked her delicate sensibilities, causing her to remove the blade inadvertently. I really don't think inadvertent actions can explain this. The woman is a medical research assistant. I can't imagine she would have behaved so irrationally. Oh, but irrational behavior is a woman's prerogative, isn't it? Dang, alright, again, I'm gonna have to apologize. We here at Alamio Productions sincerely apologize for what is being shown on the screen right now. We do not condone this behavior. You know, part of that is a joke. Another part of it is, you know, I don't want people yelling at me as if I produced this game. Like, George, why did you do this? It wasn't me, bro. It was the times back then. Oh dear. You have a lot to learn about women. Only a small-minded man could have such bigoted... Hey, Hosanaga, baby! Hosanaga was ahead of his time, bro. This man said, hey, bro, you a weak-ass man if you have such views of women, bro. Oh, shit. Oh! I take it all back, bro. I like Hosanaga now, bro. Oh dear, perhaps I'm letting my male persona take hold a little too much. Well, have I managed to convey the basics now? That should cover the medical side of the argument. Whatever the motive, it just isn't in Membami-san's nature to do something so awful. But she had both motive and opportunity. That's very hard to argue against. But you don't know the defendant. And you, counsel, do not appear to know the law. Yes, evidence is the only way to convince the court of your argument, not feelings. With this fledgling to defend her, I would almost say I pity the accused. So do I. Inspector, you will reiterate your point about the defendant's motive, please. Ah, yes. Miss Brett was in many ways the sworn enemy of Membami-san. The man the victim murdered 9 months ago, Dr. Wilson, was the defendant's highly respected mentor. Mata! Well, yes, that's true. Dr. Wilson recognized Membami-san's talent and offered her the position of assistant, despite her being a woman. She was extremely grateful to him. Yes, the Englishman appears to have been a very broad-minded individual. Dr. Wilson had no time for outdated traditions. He met with opposition, of course, but he believed firmly in Membami-san's abilities. Clearly, the defendant was in the man's debt, which only serves to prove my point. This is hopeless. I can't find a single crack in this testimony anywhere. If Ray knew that withdrawing the knife from the wound would threaten Miss Brett's life further, I just can't think of any way to explain why she did it. Susato, it's at times like these when it's especially important to remember the fundamentals. The fundamentals? Evidence is what counts in the courtroom, isn't it? Of course, but I've been through the court record dozens of times already. I think perhaps you're forgetting something, though. You needn't take the evidence at face value. You can and must examine it in greater detail, too. Ah! I realize this is your first time playing the role of a lawyer in the courtroom, so if you need reminding of the rudiments, you need only ask. I'll do my very best to help. I know what to do. Come to think of it, Kazuma-sama and Naruhodo-san were always turning evidence over and over in their hands. Yes, I need to examine things in greater detail with A. By the look of your eyes, I see it's coming back to you. Go through the court record again and have a thorough look at everything. You may just find a clue. Oh, that's really good artwork over there. That's dope. If we take off the pen's lid, now let's unscrew the barrel, shall we? Love that artwork. Yeah, it's really good. What's this? Oh, yeah, that's right. It's the reservoir. This must be the little reservoir that holds the ink. Yes, you fill it by drawing ink from a bottle up through the nib. Is something wrong, Father? Just that it doesn't actually appear to be any ink in there. That's all. Oh, yes, you're right. It's pretty much empty. Well, it could be on the verge of running out, I suppose. There is a very small amount of liquid still inside. Small amount of liquid? This is the newspaper from Soseki-san. There seems to be an important article on the back page as well. Exclusive, deadly poison Deadly poison stolen from Yume Medical Research Laboratory. From Yume's Medical Research. Father, isn't that your lab? What the? Let me see that. The poison's been stolen. It's this morning's paper that Soseki-san gave us. Are you saying you didn't know? As embarrassing as that is for the head of the laboratory, I didn't. I'd not heard any such thing. Where on earth could the reporter have gleaned this information? Come to think of it, there was no article mentioning the story in our paper this morning, was there? It's a highly toxic poison we've been working on in the strictest confidence. I'd put Ray in charge of the project. Ray? She was managing it? If what's written here is true, it means that she tried to hide the theft from me. And moreover, the details were leaked somehow. I don't believe it. We need to read this article very carefully. Rakus, England returnees tell all. This is the interview with you and Soseki-san, is it, father? It looks as though it was quite an exchange. Yes, he became a little over-animated when he was talking about his time in England. The photographer managed to capture the moment in his hand karate chopped me on the neck. Damn! I do hope you weren't hurt. So there was poison stolen. Okay. Maybe poison? Fuck! Damn it. The witness's statement is definitively contradicted by this piece of evidence. Is that so, counsel? Then perhaps you would care to explain to the court precisely how? How? Well, definitively? The contradiction lies in your apparent eagerness to present an empty argument, I feel. Fuck. Perhaps I need to reconsider. I thought that was it. Fuck. There was no good reason. Didn't have a motive. You say doing it without thinking could be a problem. Does that mean if you use due care and attention it would be alright? I wouldn't have thought this needed spelling out, really, but the blade is like a stopper in the wound. Remove it and serious hemorrhaging will occur. In other words, a medic would need to be present before any attempt was made to withdraw the blade. Doing it without thinking would be madness. You just can't do it. Oh, well, thank you for such a thorough explanation. You see, counsel, when you act without thinking, the result is a bloodbath. Ugh. Back to the witness testimony, please. In that case, there's an obvious explanation here. Which is... Clearly, the defendant, Rei Manbami-san, does not possess an ounce of sense. God damn it. Oh my god. What do you think about that, Professor Mikotoba? I'm not sure that you should be labeling your best friend as lacking in common sense. Well, I thought it would be better than labeling her as a murderer. I don't know. Young people today. If that's friendship, I don't understand it. Careful, counsel. A lack of common sense can be a very dangerous thing. Oh dear, that recoiled on me rather badly. That's life. I'm afraid a lesson everyone must learn. Hopefully you can see now that this is really basic medical knowledge. Being involved in medical research, Manbami-san would certainly have been aware of it. Following the lecture of Soseki... Okay. It's come to light that a very disturbing incident took place. A deadly poison being secretly developed in the university's forensic science laboratory was stolen. Even the smallest amount entering the body, either via mouth or via wound from a poison-laced blade, would prove fatal in minutes. Current methods cannot detect the newly developed chemical. The university would have to be consulted. The onset symptoms occur in minutes, starting with impaired breathing and ending with acute contraction of the pupils prior to death. She was poisoned, which is ironic because Giselle poisoned fucking Dr. Wilson, bro. Such symptoms would be suggestive of this toxin. It's apparently an entirely new synthesis of alkaloids and rumored to have been commissioned by the military. No, there is one possibility. One very good reason why the defendant would have decided to withdraw the blade from the victim's wound. What? Ha! The Yoko not only has a poor grasp of the law, but is also a poor loser. Tell us then, what possibility do you think you've identified? It's here, in this newspaper article. An article about a deadly poison having been stolen from a laboratory at the Imperial Yume Unit. The victim perished from a stab wound. Poison has no relevance in this case. But, Prosecutor Aochi, you will let the defense speak. But a newspaper article! The court cannot rely on the kind of hearsay those wretched publications carry. Counsel for the defense. I am going to need some tangible basis for your claim. You will indicate to the court precisely what part of the newspaper article mentioned affirms your assertion. Your Excellency! Yes, of course. Thank you. Ray would never have done something to further endanger Miss Brett's life without just cause. The reason why the defendant pulled the knife from the victim's body is explained in the article, where it says... I actually forgot, bro. Let me go ahead and check it. Deadly in tiny quantities. There we go. The article reveals the following property about the poison in question. When the toxin enters the body on a knife laced with poison, it's rapidly absorbed and causes death in minutes. Are you suggesting? If the knife used to attack Miss Brett was laced with this very poison, it would explain why the defendant, Membami-san, would have withdrawn the blade as soon as possible. Yes, the truth is, it was an attempt to stop the poison from entering the victim's body. Oh my god, bro, the violin? Bro? Oh. Oh my god. I love this song so much, bro. So fucking good. What? This is complete and utter nonsense. Not at all. The defendant withdrew the knife blade from the victim's body not to accelerate the woman's demise, but to save her life, and the prosecution cannot deny the possibility. Have you not read the post-mortem report? The cause of death was hemorrhage. The word poison appears nowhere in the document. Well, that's because by acting quickly to remove the blade, the defendant prevented the poison from taking hold. Oh, please. This is clearly desperation, the weasel's last breaking of wind. Poison has nothing whatsoever to do with this case, as I believe the defense was well aware. We have no proof that the information in this wretched newspaper article is at all reliable anyway. In that situation, what the student should have done is wait for medical assistance to arrive. But instead you claim she suspected poisoning and took the potentially lethal decision to remove the blade. She must have had a strong reason for her suspicions then, or the argument makes no sense. Exactly. Well put, Inspector. On what grounds did she do it, Yoko? Why did Ray suspect the stolen poison was involved? If you want grounds, I'll give you grounds, and I'll give you an ass whooping. What? You can't possibly. From your expression, counsel, it would appear those are not empty words. But naturally, as you stand in this courtroom as a lawyer, you must be aware that words alone, empty or not, are of no value in our modern justice system. The court demands evidence. Yes, Your Excellency, I'm well aware of that. I've seen it many times, from my place at his side in the Old Bailey. In that case, counsel, you will present the proof to the court now. What evidence demonstrates a clear link between this case and the poison in the newspaper article? Oh, shit. I mean, it would have to be the fountain pen because it says that there's a very small amount of liquid inside. And it's technically a blade. If you stab somebody with a pen hard enough, you can puncture them. I think it's the fountain pen, bro. I'm gonna go fountain pen. Could I? How exactly would you explain this piece of evidence connection to the newspaper article? In truth, I'm not really sure. But my father always taught me to ask my Oh shit, I got it wrong, bro. Whenever I was in trouble. So I thought I should ask your opinion, Your Excellency. Damn, bro. If it is advice you seek, counsel, then I suggested before indiscriminately thrusting evidence under my nose. Why not thrust it under the nose of the professor at your side? I think he means you. Good grief. Thrusting that under my nose isn't going to solve anything here anyway. We must use our heads. The article in the paper had details of the toxin. Now, where have we seen similar details? Does nowhere come to mind? Ah, you mean I ought to search through all the evidence looking for that. Okay, another chance. A clear link. Oh, shit. The fucking, what you call it? The pupil constriction, because that's one of the symptoms of the poison. Yeah, acute contraction of the pupils. There we go. I'm being stupid today, bro. I would ask the court to refer to the notes section of the post-mortem report. Extreme meiosis, pupil constriction, was observed in the victim. Ah! Clearly, being a yokel with no knowledge of forensic science, I have no idea. So please, do tell me. Presumably, the fact that this condition of the victim was noted in the post-mortem report means that it's an unusual symptom of death. Ooh! Well, that's right, Ouchie, shut the fuck up. Under normal circumstances, the pupils dilate when someone dies. If there was an extreme constriction instead, that's most certainly unusual, yes. That's what I was thinking. What are you doing, you yokel detective? In the newspaper article, there's the following information from the stolen poison. Onset of symptoms occurs in minutes, ending with acute contraction of the pupils prior to death. What? If the defendant, upon seeing the victim stabbed in the back, happened to notice that the pupils of Miss Brett's eyes had constricted severely, yes, as a medical research assistant, she would have suspected poison immediately, without doubt. Aw, man, this is going on my playlist, bro. I'll be listening to this song, bro. Prosecutor Aochi, I think you'll agree. This is very compelling evidence. You, yokel student and yokel professor! Let's fucking go! Fuck Aochi, bro. That's facts, bro. That is hella facts. I believe the defense has expertly demonstrated a credible reason for the defendant's actions. No. Eugene Mikotoba. Yes, Your Excellency. I believe you are best placed here to confirm or deny the veracity of the defense counsel's argument. You will tell the court the truth about the details reported in this newspaper, please. It pains me to have to admit it, but I'm afraid I don't know. You don't know? The toxin was kept under lock and key in my laboratory, certainly, but I was unaware of any theft. Do you mean to tell the court that the reports of this theft are unfounded? No, Your Excellency. Without returning to the laboratory to investigate myself, I couldn't say. Ha! Listen to the bumbling academic. Unaware of the theft of secret state research from his own workplace until he reads of it in the newspaper. I take full responsibility for the incompetence of my supervision. Father. A pitiful situation for a university professor. You should have more control over your students, rather than allowing them off on killing sprees. Oh shit, she did the fist slam, bro? Oh shit, hold it. Oh shit, she breathing heavily. What the fuck is Soseki doing, bro? None of this is Professor Mikotoba's fault. It's all my fault. Rei. Minbami-san, you stand accused here. Outbursts like this will not be tolerated. But it was me. It was me! I was the one who noticed that the poison we were developing had been stolen that day. What? So you knew. I'd been placed in charge of overseeing the project. It was the day that the professor and Soseki-san were interviewed together for the newspaper. That's when I noticed that some of the poison was missing. Just a tiny amount, it was. Why didn't you let me know immediately? I was scared. The whole project was supposed to be confidential, but some of the toxin had somehow been taken. So I decided I'd try to get it back before anyone else found out. Because I had a very good idea who the thief was. The thief? You don't mean... Yes, of course. It was that dainty Englishwoman. Fucking Giselle Of course. I should have known that. Miss Giselle Brett. That's why I decided to join the little group of people going to the seaside. Inside the beach hut, I confronted Miss Brett. But she just sat on a stool at the back of the hut, smiling sweetly at me as if she knew she was untouchable. I know it was you who stole the poison. Well now, whatever do you mean? And then, she suddenly got to her feet, before falling to her knees in front of me and then collapsing on the floor. That's when I saw the knife in her back. I couldn't understand what had just happened. And then a moment later, I was seized with fear. The pupils of her eyes they'd shrunk to tiny pinpoints. I don't believe it. In other words, you realized that the victim was suffering the effects of the stolen poison. My mind started racing. I hadn't seen anything past Miss Brett's lips while I'd been with her, which left only one possible way for the poison to have entered her body. On the blade of the knife in her back. And that train of thought was what spurred you to withdraw the blade? Yes, if the amount that had entered her bloodstream was small enough, she might still have a chance. That's what I had hoped. Really, I am so sorry for staying silent all this time. Your attempt to hide the truth of what happened is not something that can be overlooked. However, I have duly noted the courage with which you have confessed in the end. Thank you, Your Excellency. It's barely perceptible, but I do think the balance has shifted a little here in this courtroom now. Your Excellency, do not be deceived. The victim just collapsed before your eyes, you say? Well, Minbami-san, if that is the case, perhaps you could explain how Miss Brett came to be stabbed. Well, you have no answer because the simple truth is that you stabbed the victim motivated by revenge. But you have no conclusive evidence to prove that assertion, do you? Oh, I have evidence, and it's very much conclusive. What's the prosecution counsel up to? It was brief, but he hesitated for a moment there. I'm almost sure of it. You will produce the aforementioned evidence at once, Prosecutor Aochi. Perhaps some praise is due, young yokel student. What? I had imagined there would be no need for me to submit this evidence. But you've brought this on yourself. Oh shit, you can actually see her face. What the? It's a big ass knife. Could a more damning shot exist? The cruelty in the air on that beach is almost palpable. They didn't catch her in 4K, but they did definitely catch her though. Jesus Christ. This evidence, more than any other, reveals the true extent of the accused's murderous nature. For it shows the precise moment that Minbami-san plunged her dagger into the victim's back. No, that's not true. No! I don't believe it. Damn. Order, order, order! Counsel for the defense, was it you who was responsible for that shrill scream that just pierced my courtroom? Perhaps his voice has yet to break. These yokels are slow of mind and slow to mature. Fuck you, ouch. For real, bro? I'll show you who's slow to mature. Careful now. Susato is starting to show her face here. It is often said that a picture is worth 1,000 words, and here we have ample proof. The court will accept this extremely cogent photographic print as evidence. The incriminating photograph has been entered into the court record. I can't believe he's had a photograph like that up his sleeve this entire time, bro. It's such a stark image. I'm genuinely lost for words. Wait a minute, I don't understand. How did you... I mean, who took that photograph? Ray. That's of no importance here. Stop trying to divert attention. Oh. That's an absurd thing to say. It's crucially important. Whoever took this photographic print was a witness to Miss Brett's death. The court must be allowed to hear this person's testimony. I will uphold the defense's demand. The prosecution will reveal the identity of the person responsible for taking this photograph at once. Well, I'm afraid I can't do that. Pardon? You see, this print arrived at the Imperial Police Bureau headquarters by express post yesterday, but there was nothing to indicate the sender's name or address. The provenance of the print is unknown. Goodness. Are we to understand then, counsel, that in full knowledge of the fact that this photograph has the murkiest of origins, you nevertheless believe it fit for submission as evidence in the Supreme Court? When you first produced that print before, I noticed that you hesitated for a brief moment. Because you knew that it wasn't completely reliable evidence, didn't you? Silence. You yokel student and blabbering professor. What matters is the blatant truth that this print so eloquently expresses. But the defendant has already admitted to pulling the blade from the wound. Clearly, this isn't the moment that the knife was plunged into the victim's back, but the moment it was withdrawn. Don't waste this court's time with your ramblings. Indeed, without knowledge of who produced this print, we have no means of verifying the claim. And the scene it captures is without a doubt the most compelling evidence presented to the court. If the defense is unable to shed any further light on the matter, I believe the conclusion is clear. Oh no! Susato, this is the time for you to fight. If what you've established so far is true, then there can be no doubt. This photograph shows the moment that Ray withdrew the blade from the victim. Yes, we just need to prove that somehow. You'll have plenty of time to rue your defeat on the slow train back to the provinces. And to rue the day you came up against Taketsuchi Aoichi in the court of law. If I can't determine who took this photograph, then the trial is going to come to an end. Is it on the photograph itself? It's like there's like cracks right here. Is it just like the curtains or whatever this is was cracked, or is this the lens? There must be a clue somewhere. There must be some way of working out who took it. Well, Counsel, I personally have no idea. Your Excellency, the burning question is who took that photograph, and the truth is... Aw, shit. I don't want to say I don't know, but I really don't know. So she said that there could be a clue about the photo. About who took it. The only thing I see that pops out is this crack. It kind of looks like it's on from the lens of the camera. But then, like, how would that prove anything? Unless you, like, compare it to another photo. Or like this one. No, this one doesn't have a crack. No, there's no photo here. Yeah, this is... Oh shit, wait a minute. Is that the same... That looks like the same pattern. It's kind of like a Y shape. Let me check it again. Bro, it's the same... It has to be the cracked lens, maybe. Bro, look, it's the same pattern. The photographer knows something. Whoever took this photo is the same person who took this photo. I'm gonna try that. Ooh, damn, bro. This isn't about whether I can or can't come up with the answer now. I simply have to. The identity of the person who took this dramatic photographic print is, I assure you, something the defense can and will reveal. What? No, you can't possibly. But as you so boldly claim that you can, please do enlighten us. Unfortunately, I'm unable to present a name. How utterly underwhelming. Did you really believe you could... However, I am able to present evidence. The defense has a piece of evidence that reveals important details about the photographer's identity. What? Very well then, Counsel. Present your proof to the court. Which piece of evidence do you claim reveals something about the identity of the mystery photographer? It's gotta be this article. Because they're using the same cracked lens, and it's the exact same pattern. It's gotta be. Correct? What is that? The newspaper again? Ruckus, England, returnees tell all. It's not the headline that's relevant here, Your Excellency. It's the photograph. If you look at it closely... Yep. Yeah, exactly. You'll notice that there are some white lines on the right-hand side. Ah, yes, indeed. They had already caught my eye, as it happens. What of it? A shadow of some kind, presumably, from the branches of a tree or the like. There are no trees growing inside my laboratory at the university, I can assure you. Now, if you look closely at this photograph, it's the same exact white lines. Good gracious! Yes, exactly the same pattern of lines is present on this photograph too. Well, that tells us nothing. Yes, it's a shadow of some kind, definitely, from the branches of a tree. There wouldn't be any trees growing inside of a hut at the beach, Council. What's quite remarkable about it is that these two patterns are absolutely identical. How could such an extraordinary similarity have transpired? The curious matching pattern that appears on both photographic prints is a result. Some tree branches? It's a camera defect. Obviously, it must be due to a problem with the camera used to take the photographs. With a photographic device? Yes, we can confidently say that the camera's lens must be scratched, and that the scratched lens causes unwanted lines to appear on every print taken with the device. In short, the two photographs under consideration here were taken with the same camera. But there must be hundreds of such camera devices here in the capital. It would be utterly impossible to identify the owner of this particular one. I think you're forgetting, Prosecutor Ouchi, that one of the photographs featured in a newspaper article. A newspaper? Ah! That's right. The author of that article is the mystery witness to this crime. That's right. Who the fuck was that? I didn't even see what he said. Oh, it's so sick. Now I see why you were called a ruckus England returnee. What are you yelling about? You've already testified. It's many memo, I tell you, many memo. Memo. Bro, we don't need that close-up of you. Soseki-san, what was that? Did you say many memo? Ever since I returned to Japan, a reporter from the Shoyu News has been hounding me, following my every move. A reporter by the name of Reitan Many Memo. Yes, hounding me from dawn till dusk. Now that he mentions it. This motherfucker? They secretly spy, snap shots, scribble stories, and scupper my privacy. Could that same reporter be... A camera to the left of him, a notebook to the right. There I am, stuck in the middle with Reitan Many Memo. Yup, that motherfucker. That motherfucker right there, bro. So you're saying that this picture was taken by Many Memo? Yes, my Lord Excellency Esquire. Officer, find this newspaper reporter at once and bring him to my courtroom. We will adjourn for a short recess in the meantime. Oh, yes, Your Excellency. As you say, Your Excellency. And one more thing. I want this knife, the murder weapon, examined for traces of poison. You will solicit the assistance of the Imperial University's medical department for the task. Understood? Meh. Damn! Many memo! What the fuck? Oh, shit. That fucking background reporter dude, he was the guy? To be continued? Oh, perfect, bro. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 20 minutes, bro. Oh, I like that new intermission jingle. Man, that sounds nice, bro. Damn, bro. I think I'm gonna have to end it here, y'all. Great break here. Yeah, bro. Honestly, I'm resisting the urge to to keep going, bro. The case is good so far. I like it, and I fuck ouchie again. I like I like that Susato is a lawyer now. George taking W's, you love to see it. I like Susato being a lawyer. I wonder if she's gonna be a lawyer in another case in the game. I'm pretty sure we're gonna switch to Ryunosuke at some point. Her objection theme fire, bro. I kind of thought they were gonna use Naruhodo's for her, but the fact that they gave her her own, bro, that is dope. But we need Naruhodo. Oh yeah. I think we're gonna switch back to him in Britain, and maybe Susato stays in Japan, and Ryunosuke stays in Great Britain, which kind of sucks because I kind of want Susato to be in Britain with everybody else. Fuck Aochi, he can suck some ball sacks, bro. Ataki says, great stream, bro. Thank you so much, Ataki. We are ending on a reasonable time this time, bro. I kept my promise. TG, bless me, bro. Yeah, so honestly, I'm really great stream fam. Reasonable. Fireblast says, great stream fam. Thank you so much, Fireblast. I don't know when I'm gonna be TG, peace be upon him. I was good, Derail. I don't know when I'm gonna stream this again. Loving the game to this playthrough, should be fun. Peace, bro. Thank you, Flamesy, for stopping by, bro. I don't know when I'm gonna play this next. Maybe tomorrow. Hydrate, bro. All right, bro. I got you. I don't know if tomorrow or maybe next week. I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna be keep streaming this. Maybe over the weekend. We'll see. I'll try to do more streams next week for sure. Guide the raid. Yeah, I was gonna raid Jay. Yeah, because I know he's streaming Final Fantasy X. He gotta be. George not sure when he can stream. There's so much pussy to pound after. Raid this fool, Jay. Hey, bro. Damn, bro, you don't gotta spend all your points, bro. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna raid Jay. Also, I gotta pay Jay back, bro. He gave me too many tier 1 subs, bro. I told him not to do that, bro. So, I don't know exactly when I'm gonna be back. For sure next week. Hopefully multiple times next week. But for sure I'll be back with this game. Hopefully we can finish it up next stream. I love the music, bro. I just beat Greatest Attorney 1, but it feels like I'm coming back home, bro. I 5-spot nice. I'm coming home, bro, for the second game, bro. I fucking love it. A 10 out of 10 already, bro. I don't give a fuck. But let's go raid the homie Jay. Start raid. But yeah, bro. Oh, I love this part of it. I love that. For sure next week. At least one stream next week. Hopefully multiple. It just depends on these kids, bro. They're driving me crazy. But I will see you all next time. Thank y'all so much for the love, for the hosts, for the biddies from Jay, the gifties from Jay, the host from Prez, all that stuff. Thank y'all, everybody. And I will see you all next time. Peace.